Night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Queta in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Golden State, Draymond Green is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is Brandon Ingram at his best. Catch and fire. Great look right there.
Moody the pass to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Quickly. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And here is Barnes. Barrett, no good. Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
Here's Queta. And here is Quickly. Shoots over Curry, and that one's good. Quickly.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Moody. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
An effortless flush that time by Ingram. It's so easy for him to get to the rim.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Onside, Barrett. Now, Quickly. A three. Porzingis with the rebound. Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him. Curry on the wing. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Moody. Barrett covering. 6 to shoot. Curry with a wide open look. Carries it from three-point range. Curry's got 6 points.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Quickly with it. Outside, Barrett. Quickly against Curry. Barrett inside the three-point line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moody. The Raptors also with a sub. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so here's Toronto. 6-point game. Quickly the pass to Keita, and it's sent back by Robinson. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always.
At the line for the Raptors.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Taking 2 shots.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up quickly.
And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ingram. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Anunoby. Robinson a screen on quickly. Pajemski's shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Walter. Quickly a screen on Curry. Now here's Ingram. Takes a 3. Robinson pulls it in. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Green with a screen on quickly. Here's Pajemski. The rebound by Keita. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 6. It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Ingram against Anunoby. Lets it go. And again, Toronto no up.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. That one misses for Robinson. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Moody. And the three off target. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And again, no good by Toronto. Curry looking around. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter, also Emmanuel quickly out there, and it's Battle and at the small forward. Here's Murray Boyle. Still scoreless. Here's Quickly. There's the triple. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Williams a screen on Quickly. There's the drive. Good on the bucket. Podziemski's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Out left to the wing. Here's Murray Boyle. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Murray Boyles has got his first points of the night. Now here's Melton. Inside. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
On the wing quickly. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Murray Boyle. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Lakers. Here's Podziemski, quickly covering. Ball stolen. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes got off the floor quickly, no doubt about that one.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Podziemski. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Barrett. Hasn't made one yet.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 14 points. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's quickly in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Moody. 3-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Green's checked in for Porzingis. Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Quickly. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Barrett. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Russell. Now Barrett, the 3. And again, Toronto no up. Now Podziemski. He has 6. Here's Moody. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here's Murray Boyd. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Green with a screen on Russell. Outside, Robinson. Back to Podziemski. Down low, picked off in midair. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to Moody to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Here's Murray Boyd. 5 points in the game. Robinson with the block. Podziemski finds Moody. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Russell. Robinson a screen on Russell. Deflects the pass and stolen by Barnes. There's the 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Back to Ingram. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Moody. Barrett covering. Green with a screen on Ingram. Here's Podziemski. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Talk about stretching the floor. Great percentage from deep. You have to guard him out there. That provides spacing for this team.
And it opens things up for everyone else. Those driving lanes are just big when he's there.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Green is out there with Anunoby. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Drains the three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Ingram. Six on the shot clock. And it's good for two. Ingram's got 7.
And few guys in this league make more contested, difficult shots than Brandon Ingram. He's got so much confidence.
Now, here's Moody. He has 5. Porzingis finds Curry, and another 3 for Golden State.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Curry against Quickly. Outside Barrett. To the middle. Here's Cada. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Raptors trail by 3. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Different look here for the Warriors. Barnes, bounce pass. Ingram kicks to Quickly. 5 on the clock. Over Curry. And it's Quickly missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Golden State. Barnes passes to Quickly. Good, nice job down low. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
To the paint, it's stolen. To the inside, Barrett.
Oh, nice! Look at that. Oh, Barrett putting on a show, an unreal throwdown right there.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Melton. Scoreless thus far. For the lead, and Ingram finishes inside. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Ingram really getting out and running the floor on the break. He was able to get ahead of the defense and then convert.
Pass to Curry from the arc. Curry making it look so easy.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Curry against Quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Post.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now, here's Melton. Back to Curry from deep. The rebound by Cato. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. A 2-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. In for Barrett.
Substitution on the court.
Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you guys.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Anunoby.
The best part of Anunoby's game is quickness and tenacity as a defender.
Pajemski with it. He's got 8, and he jams it with authority.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Here's Curry with the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Cato. And here is Quickly. Barnes looking around. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now Curry. Down low. And Green and slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
On the wing quickly. He's defended by Pajemski. And again, Toronto no luck. Warriors leading by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Curry.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ingram against Anunoby. Ingram outside. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
I can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
R.J. Barrett.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Alter out there with Scotty Barnes. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And Murray Boyles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Toronto trailing. Barnes outside. To the left wing, to the middle, to tie it up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Warriors with possession here. Now Pajemski. Anunoby is screen on Russell. Here's Pajemski. Banked in off the glass. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Russell dishes to Barrett. Lets it fly. And another basket for Toronto.
There's just something about lefties like Barrett. That jumper looks so pretty.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Melton passes to Williams. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Yeah, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Now, here is Russell. Fires the three, drills the three-pointer.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Pass to Melton. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Walter, following the score by Golden State. Barnes kicks to Russell. Here's Murray Boyle. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Barrett. His three-pointer's off the mark.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Pass to Melton. Williams, a screen on Barrett. Melton passes to Williams. Melton against Barrett. Barnes the screen. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Melton. Here's Pajemski. With the drive, and he goes in for the top.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes for Toronto. Kate is checked in, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Walter. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Curry after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Porzingis with a screen on quickly. Curry in the lane, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Barnes outside. Barrett wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Quickly against Curry. And here is Moody. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Clock at 4. Moody. Oh, the slam dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Warriors leading by 4. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Here he goes. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. That one is off. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Now Porzingis. Now Barnes. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Putting his team on his back, especially in big moments like that.
Now, here's Moody. Barrett covering. Here's Curry. Puts up a 3. Curry with the 3 at the other end.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Anunoby against Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't get that one. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Anunoby outside. From outside, the 3 goes down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now here's Ingram. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That shot, no good. Robinson outside. Now, here's Moody. Now Green. Oh, great touch off the pass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond, congratulations on this win. What did you like best about your effort tonight?
Offensively, our rhythm was good. So, we had some bad turnovers, so we could have completed those. It would have been really good. But overall, I think we all had it going. It's a good night for us.
You made up for it in other ways. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.